Okay, so let's talk about release. But before we get into release, we're going to talk about the harboring of the pain. Most of us tend to harbor pain from past mistakes, hurts, failed love, relationships, friendships, situationships where you had to move and relocate. You start to beat yourself down about those, even though you know that those could have been possibly good decisions for you. So now let's talk about what happens when you release those pains that you've been harboring. You feel better spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. You start to forgive yourself for the things that you allowed to happen. And once that release happens, then more joy and light will be able to enter your life. So we have to understand that if we harbor pain, we are only hurting ourselves. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for yourself. So let that pain go and begin the releasing process. So, what is releasing? Releasing is when you finally decide that you're going to let go of whatever hurt or pain that you've been harboring inside of your mind and your heart. The release is just simply that. It's not for no one else, it's for you. It's letting go so that your mental health, your physical health, your conditioning and well-being will be aligned in one. So many people will say, well, what do you do to release your pain? Some people cry it out. Some people scream it out. Some people walk it out. Me personally, I go sit by water and listen to the ocean, or I talk to God often. I'm always in my spirit praying. Release is for you. Yes, forgiveness is what we have to do, and sometimes it's hard to forget. We have to work on the process of not forgetting, but letting the load be light. So when we tell the story of our hurt, it won't sound as though we're hurt. It'll sound as though we have been relieved from it. So the process of release, it starts in many different ways. Release happens first when you get the negative emotions, the soul ties, the connections that you're trying to break out the way. So you have to release those bad feelings so the positive affirmations that you're trying to speak over yourself will come to pass, will come to life. We have to understand that when you release it, you have to let it go. That you can't, the release is not saying I'm letting it go and then 30 minutes later it's coming back onto me, and I'm in this lifetime. We have to grow. We can't bear pain. We endure pain for a reason and only for a season, and the glory comes at the end. We just have to stay strong in faith and understand that what we go through at this moment is meant to make us and not break us. Through the blood of Jesus Christ, we will win. We will be saved.